The newest Locker Room Workbook is now shipping. Order yours today, and Coach Giggs wants you to be in the next book. Send your comments and testimony to workbook@dailylockerroom.com.
Hey there, and welcome to the Locker Room. Coach Giggs here, and today's message: you are the company you keep. You are the company you keep. Many years ago, growing up, I got myself into a little trouble. On one of these occasions, my mother would sit me down and told me something at the time that I didn't fully understand. She said, quote, "Eric, you're hanging around the wrong people, and if you keep hanging around with them, your life is going nowhere." Well, this kind of, at the time, I was a kid. It kind of went in one ear and out the other. I argued with her and told her, "No way, Mom, I'm nothing like these kids." And she would retaliate back. She said, "You might not be like them, but you keep hanging around them, you're going to be just like them." As time would go by, some of these friends of mine and I would end up, not me, some of these friends that I had would end up in juvenile, and they were just all heading down the wrong road. Who's in jail, who's drinking too much, who got involved in drugs. This began to scare me, and not long after some of these incidents, my mother would make a bold move and tell me that I had to leave home. I got kicked out of my house, and she moved me down to Florida to move in with her stepbrother. And I went to work for him in the flea market. He was very disciplined and would get up at 5 a.m. in the morning to set up shop, and I would have to get up that early with him. So I began to hang around my uncle who had his own business, and life started to change. Over time, I would begin to make new friends, but these were successful young people who were focused, and if they weren't successful, they were on their road to being successful, and they began to influence me. By hanging around these people, my life would begin to take on a new direction. I would begin to discover that my mom was right. I was in the company of great people, and that was starting to rub off on me. I learned that you surround yourself with people who are smarter than you are, and then you too will become as smart as them. Over time, I would begin to succeed at levels I never thought I would achieve. And after years of moving in a better direction, I went back home to see those friends that I grew up with, and sure enough, none of them ended up doing anything significant. And so I want to encourage all of you to get around and hang around the right people. You are the company you keep. So hang around winners, you're going to be a winner. Hang around people going nowhere, guess where you're going? Nowhere. So let's all get somewhere by hanging around the right people. Thanks for joining me, gang. We'll see you tomorrow in the locker room. Bye-bye.